Alright, we're at episode 5 on our water neck build. Now we run into a couple of issues as far as decisions making. We have a couple of requests. First thing that we want to do is one of you guys wanted to see how the gaskets fit on the heads. So this is how they fit on the heads. Okay. My heads are, I ported my heads. I'm actually going to make them a little bit bigger because I can go a little bit bigger. So I'm going to open them up a little bit more. And then you wanted to see the gaskets on the Sullivan Intake. So come on over here. And we'll line these up on the Sullivan Intake. And you can see how they fit. Now Sullivan has already said that they have allowed space meat in here. Okay, they've already sat there and said that they have given you the space to make the ports bigger if you wanted to. All right, so that's how they go. They line up real nice. All right. All right, now, next question, the next statement is, how do we cool this thing? We could do a crossover delete. We could do a hybrid crossover delete kind of situation. Now, let's go over, let's look at this. All right, in a 4.6 liter Mustang, they have the thermostat down on the bottom. The 4.6 4-valve thermostat is down the bottom. So this guy actually goes like this. This comes in from the coolant overflow box. So this is where it gets filled up. This goes to the lower. Actually, I'll put it over here. This goes to the engine in. This goes to the fill box, and then this goes to the right side crossover on the 4.6 liter. Then the bottom piece, okay, that goes to the radiator, lower radiator, and the thermostat is in here. Okay, so what they do is they come straight in here off the radiator. Okay, on this side they come straight in here off the radiator. Again, it still goes from here into the heater core, and then the heater core comes back to there's a piece that's on the intake plane over here on the 4.6, and it goes back into the radiator. Okay. Now, what's interesting is on a truck engine. Okay, that's a 4.6 liter. And on a truck engine, the thermostat is here, okay, in the middle, up on top, all right? Radiator comes in, thermostat's here. This is your overflow tank, okay? And then it fills in here, okay, both sides. And then this goes to your heater core. And then obviously in the middle, it comes back, because you still have your water pump, which goes to the heater core, and then the heater core comes back and goes into here. All right. So with our setup here in our box, we'll show you. Okay, this does not look like that, but it's facing up. This is actually goes in like this, and this will go in like this. Okay. Now, the problem with this setup though is that both of these fills, okay, go into this side of the thermostat. All right. So if we look at this, thermostat comes in here like so. In here, this is where it fills up and then goes into these two. Now, unfortunately, what I've done is I did the exact opposite. I've done a crossover delete setup where the thermostat's here and there's two in, right? Because what they do is they run two hoses. They'll take two hoses, and I'll send you a picture. I'll shove it in over here. And what they do is they'll put two 16 AN fittings here and here. They'll run two hoses into a ON3 fitting, okay, and it's like 190 bucks. You can buy it, and what it does is a crossover delete, and then the thermostat's right here, and the thermostat goes in, and when the thermostat opens, it starts to feed the heads, okay. So they do it that way. Now they also put in a crossover in the back, okay, to cross this over. Then they go into the heater core, but that also puts a lot of pressure on the heater core, okay, and a lot of people don't recommend that because you can pop the heater core, so that's not a good idea. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this, okay. So we come out of the lower holes, go into the motor, okay, like a normal, car. Go into the hole, go in here. We're gonna have crossover, okay. And then in the rear bung that's over here, we're gonna open this up. Okay, we're gonna open this guy up. Normally what they do is they open the sides, and it has a fitting that goes here, and then there's a fitting that goes here, okay. And normally that's what they do. They'll open the back here. Well, we're in the same situation where we can't open the back because we're so close to the firewall. So we're going to open these guys here, okay? And we'll run two 16 AN fittings here, okay, with hoses. We'll wire this together. Actually, I'm not going to wire this together, okay? This one's going to come here. Okay, this one will come into here and go into our thermostat housing. Okay, that guy will go in there. This goes into our thermostat, the out thermostat. This guy will go into the in thermostat, heater core. Sorry, water pump. Heater to the out of the heater core. The in of the heater core will go into this head. And then the out will go into this head and go into the upper radiator hose. Okay, and in essence what will happen is that this head will get cooled and this head will get cooled, and the heater core will get cooled. So it'll be simultaneous cooling, individual. Okay, so that's how we're going to run this. Now we just have to build it. So what we did, I have to remake this because the thermostat is here. Well, in our setup that we're going to use, the thermostat needs to be here, like this. So this is kind of a hybrid between what's over there on the whiteboard and what is going to be a stock truck design. Okay, because again, thermostat's here, goes into both of these. Okay, this feeds the both of these guys, and that's what it was going to do. All right, this was going to be the thermostat feed. This guy right here is going to be here, and then this was going to be, when the thermostat opens, here. Okay, but what I did was I put this in the wrong place. This one and this one need to be in here. Okay, so with that, I'm gonna have to quick remake this box. Okay, and no, this is pretty much real time when you see it. It's usually a couple hours after I've made it, so I can't do this, and there it is, new one, like you see all over the place on YouTube. We didn't do that. We've been spending time really going over this because we want the best cooling for this. Okay, because we're going to be running it hot. Okay, because we're running stage 3, so it's going to be running hot. But then when we're done later on in the summer, it's either going to be supercharger that does a lot of heat, or twin turbo, which is even more heat. So we want to be able to keep the engine as cool as possible, okay? Because this is, again, this is not going to be a drag strip car. This is going to be a cannonball run car, okay? It's going to be a, you know, a daily driver, racer, throw it on a, you know, road track. We're not going to do much drag racing except maybe on the street, you know. But, so we have to make sure that this thing is going to sit in traffic and stay cool, okay? So that's why we're spending so much time on this here. I know some of you are like, all right, come on, get it over with, let's move on to the next thing. I agree, I understand, okay? We're ordering our parts here very soon. So our parts are going to be coming in. So in the next couple of videos, what I'm probably going to do is end this probably right here for a bit until I make this thing the way that I want it, and then we'll get back to this. The next couple of videos are going to be disassembling the engine block, the pistons, the crank, okay, and getting them ready to be sent out, the block sent out to be checked, make sure everything's good, and then we'll go from there. By that time, we should get our pistons, rods, cams, and all that other good stuff. All right. Now, any other questions with the Sullivan intake manifold? Feel free to comment. Let us know. Okay. We really appreciate all your comments, and we really want to help you guys out. So if you have any more questions about the Sullivan intake manifold, it's going to work great. Okay. And it's a real horsepower producer. Everyone that I've seen, you know, the way you set it up, you can go 470, 480, all the way up to 1400 horsepower with the Sullivan intake. Okay, so it's definitely proven, and that's that. So that's where we are, that's where we sit. But I wanted to let you guys really know that you know, this setup is important, and I want you guys, if you're following us, I want you guys to have the right thing, and I don't want your engine to blow up. Let my engine blow up, okay? And see what happened. You're supposed to sit there and say, what do you mean our engine blow up?
Yeah, let my engine blow up, thanks.
Let your engine blow up, actually, no. So we want to, you know, we want to make sure that we give you the correct information. You don't want to sit there and say, well, try this, see what happens, you know.
Oh, look, first time we're in the video together. This is really good that, you know, we're doing this. Hey, none of that. You know, and you guys are learning from us, because we're not by any means professionals. I mean, we have an idea of what we're doing, but we do things wrong all the time. So it's okay to, you know, mess up and, you know, get stuff wrong. It's a learning experience, and it's really, a lot of this is trial and error. You got to do it wrong, and then learn what you did to do it right the next time, you know, and definitely do your research and, you know, map out everything like we did with the whiteboard, and, you know, really keep yourself, you know, on track and nice, neat, organized.
Yeah, nice, neat, organized.
Yeah, as I said, then our table's a mess. But honestly, guys, it's okay if, you know, if you mess up every now and then. We're here to, I don't know if you heard Jay or not, but he said that, you know, we're here for you guys. Our videos are designed to help you, you know, learn and do it yourself. So definitely, if you guys have your own builds at home, let us know what you guys got going on, what you guys are building, and if you have any questions, you know, what we did that we didn't show in the video, let us know. We love the comments, and we love interacting with you guys. So, all right, I'm done talking. So we'll cut the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will catch you all in the next video.